Coming up, we discuss December holiday driving, New Year's, the year in review, and more. A special thanks to JT Legal Group. They can be reached by phone at 888-542-6351 or click the link on our website at kingofuber.com. From Southern and Central California, you're listening to the King of Uber podcast. This is episode 84. And here he is, the King of Uber, Johnny.
Today's a very, very cold day. Today's a very, very sad day. This is our last episode of 2019. Hi, my name is Johnny. I'm known as the King of Uber. And here at the King of Uber team, we would like to wish you a very, very happy holiday.
Is it happy?
I don't know, but if I say we, you guys are supposed to say happy holidays, everybody.
Okay. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody.
There you go. So, it's the week before Christmas, and all is good, I think. So, let's talk about what's going to be happening from now and New Year's and what I think is going to happen. Today, we're recording on the 18th of December. It is Wednesday. Tonight, the boat parade in Newport Beach starts, and it goes all the way till Sunday. Every single night, it should be very, very busy. Usually, the first day, which is today, is very busy. Thursday is okay. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is always packed. We should see a lot of high surges with a lot of short rides. It'll be a really good time to make some really good money.
Oh, yeah.
Money, 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 money. So what's up, guys?
Wait, when's that boat parade? On Saturday?
Tonight.
Oh, tonight.
No. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Ah.
Dana Point had their boat parade last week. Long Beach, I think, is having theirs this weekend. But Long Beach is just a Friday, Saturday one. Or just a Saturday one. I think, up the coast, all the way up to Pacific Palisades, there's boat parades.
Yeah, do you know this boat parade, this particular one, was actually inspiration for the Main Street Electrical Parade in Disneyland?
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Just an interesting thought.
Oh.
A little bit of tidbit. You probably
sure
tell
it's
your
that one?
riders that you pick them up 4.0 surge.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, technically, the way that it goes is that the boat parade in Newport Beach inspired like a light boat parade over at Disney World, which then they brought back to Disneyland as the Main Street Electrical Parade. So
Are you sure it's not the Chino Hills boat parade?
probably not. No, it was actually this
Did you
one.
know Chino Hills? Do you know how Chino Hills does their boat parade?
I didn't know they had one.
So where
So what they
exactly
do
is
is
like
they
the area for the boat parade at Newport Beach? Like where?
Can I finish my story, Lonnie?
No, I want to know.
Yes. So Chino Hills, what they do is they get boats, they decorate them, and then they put them on trucks and they drive around with people on the back. And they go 5 miles an hour.
But they're not in water.
Well, there is no water out in Chino Hills. I'm not joking. You can look it up. They actually have a Chino Hills boat parade.
I see.
Anyway, Lonnie, what you're saying, the boat parade goes from the peninsula to the bay, all the way out to Balboa Island. It usually lasts a good, I would say, an hour and a half to 2 hours. Each day is a little bit different. Some days the boat parade is longer because more boats join in. But anywhere from, I would say, Balboa Pier all the way up to Lido Island, around Lido Island to the bay side of PCH, all the way to Balboa Island.
Interesting.
Yes, maybe you should take Malachi out there one of these days. That's what I said. I said his name right for the first time.
After the millionth time.
So I've seen the boat parade. I've hung out there one time. That's all I needed to see. But people that love Christmas and like that get into the spirit of things, they love the boat parade every year. They look forward to it every year. Me, you know me. I'm like Grinch. I don't like Christmas. I don't like anything.
I love Christmas.
Well, you weren't born on Christmas Day, were you?
Nope, I wasn't.
Yeah, that's why. So that's why. I'm turning a year older next week.
What? Is like you're turning 50?
You little smirk woman.
Okay.
I still can't get a happy birthday from you fools, huh? Damn you guys.
Because
You
it's
said
not
it's
your
next
birthday
week.
yet.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
We're not doing the
Here we
podcast
go,
next
then.
week.
Here. Happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday. Let's do the last line of happy birthday. Happy
humbug.
birthday to you.
And at least 2 more.
No. Anyway, you guys are
Hail the
horrible.
king.
But anyway, so the boat parade is busy. There should be a lot of people coming in for Disneyland. The business travelers won't be around. There'll be a lot of people probably traveling to visit family and stuff, going on vacation. Everything leading all the way up to Christmas Day is usually very, very busy. I usually like to work on Christmas Day because it's a busy day. A lot of drivers aren't working, but there's still a lot of rides that need to be done. But Joan is not letting me work that day.
Yeah, you got a wife now.
I know.
That's kind of how it works.
to celebrate. She wants to celebrate Christmas, do the opening of the gifts, and do this and do that. And I'm like, okay. Well, so my family, we celebrate on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we don't do anything.
Yeah.
We just wake up in the morning, open up the presents, and then the rest of the day we don't do anything except maybe watch basketball. What do you guys do?
Yeah, we do everything Christmas
Dolph,
Eve.
you too? Maybe it's an Asian thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Dolph, what are you doing on Christmas
This
Day?
year, I think we're going to my...
Redlands?
Going to Orange County.
Disneyland?
No, we're going to Orange County
What?
sometime during Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. My cousins out in San Diego have actually invited us to come over, so we may actually be in San Diego on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Are you gonna come by on the 26th and we going to Olive Garden?
I don't know. It's a possibility.
Ooh.
But then
Well, last year, Dolph bought me a T-shirt for my birthday, and I still wear it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a nice black In-N-Out T-shirt. Lonnie, what are you getting me?
a high five.
Huh?
A high
That's
five.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
this year I gave to
Anyway.
the King's Giving. That's how.
Yes,
That's what I gave for.
that's not for my birthday. We've so far we've given out 26 backpacks. We have 10 more going out to the city of San Bernardino. We got 10 going to the food bank in Costa Mesa. 20 of them went to 2 elementary schools here in Newport, Costa Mesa. 6 of them went to a drug rehab center. So the people that donated, thank you for your donations. I still need more.
But I
if you wanna
donated in
donate,
Johnny's name. That's
reach
his
us out.
present.
Anyway, what I was going to say earlier is that from now until Christmas, I would work your butt off because usually after that, the 26th to the 31st, it's usually not very busy. Everyone thinks that New Year's Eve is a great day to make money, which it is, but I'm going to tell you right now, everything before 12 o'clock sucks. From like 6 p.m. to 12 p.m., there will be no surges. There'll be just people going out, doing this and that. It might surge up in L.A. It usually doesn't surge in Orange County. And then usually all the activities start at 12:15 all the way till 2:15 in the morning on New Year's Eve if you want to work. Hopefully, Uber and Lyft is going to have a lot of good promotions going on New Year's Eve that make it worth going out. 6 years ago when I started this, on New Year's Eve, I made $700 my first New Year's Eve. Second year, it went down to a little bit under 6, and then 5, and then 4, and then last year, I believe I did about $375, and people were telling me what a great night that I had, and I was like, you guys do not know what a great night is. If you're going to be giving up your New Year's Eve to drive a lot of people that want to get home safely drunk, I think you should get paid. Number one, they all know they're going to pay high prices that day to get rides. Well, and I think we should get paid a lot to do those rides. Do you guys not agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's only like one of 2 days out of the year that's that profitable. So,
Right.
but the other
Well,
thing
that's
is
more
that
profitable
this
than that.
year we've got the new rates that are, or not so much the new rates, it's the new surge that's going to be this year.
Right.
Plus
It'll be
dollar
interesting
surge.
to see how much you make this year. Yeah.
Speaking of that, since this is our last podcast of the year, Dolph, I know you wanted to talk about stuff about what's happened in 2019 that maybe we could do a little year in review.
Yeah, get year recap or year recrap, however we want to call it.
I like that. Year recap.
So, in LAOC, we had the new rates. Happened to fall on March 11th, so I call it 3/11. Always remember, it's when Uber just
Well, that was a doomsday for both the drivers and Uber.
Yeah.
Because Uber cut the rates, all the drivers united and went on strike, kind of a strike, and got national attention. And now the government got involved. Like I've always said that, we had to always get the government involved to make changes if we really want them.
Mm-hmm.
But did we shoot ourselves in the foot?
Might be. I mean,
Maybe.
So
I mean, I don't want to become an employee.
yeah. So basically, what we're talking about is AB5 passed, and then because of all this, and obviously,
Well, it's not. I mean, that was already in the works, but it just kind of
it gave it
steamrolled
fuel.
faster.
So
Right.
And, the whole idea is that we do this because we don't want to be employees, but at the same time, we still want to be protected somehow because we don't want to. Because one day we're just going to be driving for like 25 cents a mile.
Right. Well, do you know there's some counties out there where I saw a guy's pay the fare review, and he was getting paid 25 cents a mile.
Oh yeah,
But his time was 40 cents a minute. And then
Ooh.
he got some big old surge, and I think it was like a 12-mile ride, and he got paid $96 for it. And that's without the tip.
Interesting.
So it was very interesting.
yeah. Well, 40 cents a minute. That's about what $24 an hour if you were just online the entire time.
I guess with somebody
someone
in the
in
car.
the car.
Yeah, then if you went and, somebody wanted to go to the grocery store and come back, they asked you to wait for them. Yeah, that'd be no problem, right?
Absolutely. Go take your time. Drive through. Yeah, let's go to the drive through. Actually, better yet, why don't we just I'll park and you go inside and not use any of my gas.
That'd be no problem. So let's take a moment of silence and remember 3/11. Okay, that's enough. What else went on in 2019?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. We got Uber started this thing called quiet mode, where
that thing.
basically they want to tell the driver to shut up before they even get into the car. So, but this is actually only available to anyone I believe with Select, Uber Select or higher. Uber Black, the more premium ones. So, I don't think they're going to roll it out to UberX. And honestly, I haven't really heard very much about it. I don't think been a very popular feature of the app.
Did you see what I just did? I was in quiet mode.
We kind of wish you were in quiet mode most of the time.
I truly doubt that, but okay.
All right. This year was also the rollout of the new logo. They got rid of the toilet seats. So the new logo is simply letters that spell out Uber.
Uber.
That's very original.
Well, that's because I think most of the government wanted them to change it. They're saying the sign was too big. They just wanted something smaller so that it doesn't, distract the view of the driver.
Yeah, and I don't actually mind having a little bit smaller sign. And it makes more sense that it actually says Uber because the Lyft signs actually say Lyft. So you know what a Lyft is.
I know, but all those people bought those little light up things.
Yeah, I know.
To go in the...
Well, and they got a lot of people those the beacons for Uber. And I'm sure they spent thousands and thousands of dollars for that. And all of a sudden, like a month later, we're rolling out a new logo. It's okay. So that didn't make any sense. So, by the way, the new beacons, they're going to be coming out. They've already come out in different markets, not in LA yet, but I know it's in Chicago where it's similar to Lyft, where you put it in the front center, kind of like the Lyft amp. So we'll be looking out for that sometime next year, and it will be available pretty much only to anyone who's a platinum or diamond driver. So I'm not getting one anytime soon. We also this year. We had some talk about Uber sex on episode 69.
I don't know what that is.
Of course you do.
Oh, yeah. Now he pleads the fifth.
Of course he does. But yeah, if you want to go back to episode 69, it's our second most listened to episode of our podcast. You know what else happened this year?
What?
a lot of money got distributed from Uber because of lawsuit settlements.
Yeah. Most of you MFs out there that never thanked me for helping you sign up for that damn lawsuit, you guys go to hell. All the ones that did thank me, you are good people. And I brought this out to everybody, a couple years ago. And the people that signed up got all these big checks. Even the late people that I told about a year ago ended up getting checks. Oh, you assholes! I still haven't got mine yet.
It's because you opted out.
Well, yeah, but that's better. But it's better to opt out and get almost 4 times more than you guys do. I just got an email from the lawyer saying that Uber has until February to write out their case and blah 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 blah. Their stupid stall tactic. But I just found out that they have till end of February, and then they have to write a formal thing to the judge saying why they're appealing it, and then my lawyer has to write something else out, and if that doesn't fly, judge is going to dismiss it. But they still have till end of February to do it. But man, why do they give them so much time? I can't believe it.
It's the price of opting out. I mean, seriously though, you are getting at least 3 or 4 times the amount that us people who went through arbitration. But of course, we got our money months ago, about July. So,
right, but it's still better to wait, I guess. Plus, here's the thing: because I opted out, I've also got 2 more checks that you guys don't get.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
that's true. So it all comes down to money then or money now. I mean, it's what you chose. So you don't get to complain.
What are you trying to say?
Is that you don't get to complain.
But here's
you should be more happy that you're getting more money.
You
don't get the money now, here's
here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. Out of all the people that I know that got their checks, some of them got big ones. Dolph, I think you got a big one. My cousin got a big one. I have other friends that got some small ones. And the funny thing is that for all the people that I know got these checks, all of them already spent it all.
Yeah.
Jeez, already?
Yeah. I mean, some of my friends, it was gone within a couple weeks.
Well, it's as much as you make in about a month, at least. I don't know how about anyone else. It's pretty much me, so,
What? You don't make that much money in a month? Your check was huge.
Well, maybe a month and a half, but...
Okay, there you go. That sounds better.
Yeah, it's and I was actually sick for like 6 weeks, so I couldn't work for 6 weeks. So that happens. The change is over at LAX.
Oh yeah,
Laxit or LAXit. I guess it's going better now. I haven't really heard very much on complaining yet. I still haven't taken a ride yet from the Laxit lot. No,
are you avoiding it?
Yeah. Well, usually, okay, so every time I get a ride to LAX, and it'll come from Santa Barbara, and that's a good 2.5 hours, sometimes 3, maybe even 4 hours. By that time I get to LAX, I'm too tired to even
Oh, I thought you had to go use the restroom by that time.
Sometimes I do, but yeah. Well, and that's the thing is, if I needed to use restroom, I guess I can go in those porta potties. Oh, have you seen those things? Those things are nasty. It's one, and I say that as a guy. I hate to say it, I don't know how any of I highly recommend the women not ever use those. You'll thank me later. There's an In-N-Out across the street. There's McDonald's just about a mile away. There are plenty of different options. Use those bathrooms. Do not use the ones over at the parking lot over at LAX.
Do you know, out of my 10,000 plus rides that I've done, I have never ever been into the Uber staging lot?
I believe it.
Interesting, yeah.
Yep, I have never been in there.
But there's people that stay in there all day long just waiting on rides. It's crazy.
Well, not these days. These days, basically, yeah. If you drop off at LAX and your app tells you to go head towards the pickup zone, it's so easy just to go pick up and leave, and I still don't do it. And people are like, why don't you do it? And I go, the reason why I don't do it is because I would say there's a good 8 out of 10 chance the ride I'm going to pick up is going to go north of Orange County. So that's why I won't do it. I've heard too many. I mean, even going to downtown LA where a lot of rides go, where Hollywood, Koreatown, Venice, even though it's not that far. Santa Monica. I mean, maybe Sherman Oaks. And I don't want to be one of those unlucky bastards that get a ride all the way up to Lompoc or Santa Barbara or, Goleta or something like that.
Well, the funny thing is that I always get sent south now that I live north.
Right.
So it's I think it's more like a 50-50 chance. And I've noticed that now that I live north, it wants to send me away far away as possible from my home. So
I know it's kind of crazy. It's so stupid that LAX does not let you use your destination.
Yeah.
Now, you know what they should do? If your home county is Orange County, Riverside County, Ventura County, or wherever, they should try to hook you up with somebody that's going back to your county. But I understand that they can't now because of the stupid code system.
oh yeah, it's random, completely random.
Right. So it's so dumb.
I honestly used to think that there was an algorithm that sent me back to Orange County at night from LAX. I'll tell you why. This actually happens. It'll be like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. This is, I want to say maybe 3 years ago. I used to live in Orange County, and there was a big line outside of LAX, the lot. Mm-hmm. And I would just, that would have been a long line. When you pull in the lot, it says, oh, the queue is full, over plus 40 cars, don't come in here.
Yeah.
Right.
So I drive next to it, and of course, for whatever reason, I get a ping, and I'm not even stepping foot. I'm just driving right next to the entrance of the lot.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then it turns out, person gets in my car, heading down Orange County, I'm like, yes! So, in a way, it's like, this is a little too suspicious that,
Well, you know what I used to do? I used to do that same trick, but then I would turn on my Lyft app and put my destination down to Orange County.
Oh yeah,
that's only worked once, where I actually got a ride to Brookhurst and Adams, which is only like, after I drop off there, well, I was only maybe about 4.5 miles away from the house, so that was the best one that I ever had. That was a good one. Yeah. Another year in review. The king has a queen. Yes, I did get married. It's actually true. I have a marriage license. Ooh, ooh.
Wow. Who would ever thought?
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
But she will not. She will never. I know. Seriously, whoever thought? I think I'm still in shock. But she will not wear the. She is not the queen of Uber. She still rules my house.
And you're a dad now, cat dad.
Oh, but I've always been a dad. My son's 23.
I know, but I'm saying a cat dad.
I can't believe how many. You know what's the best thing about that wedding? Even though it was the best day of my life, what was great? It was amazing how many people tell me how great my son is. I had a couple good friends that said to me, "Man, you raised your son really good." Even Anthony, our group insurance guy these days, my son called him up to get a quote, and Anthony called me the next day and said, wow, your son, man, is so polite. And I was like, cool.
You know why that is?
Oh, so he's like the opposite of you.
Exactly. It's like they know you.
Damn right.
And so they expect, a little version of you that's not nice and polite.
So it's like a shocker.
And then they meet him. It's like, how do we know
wow.
that?
Are you sure you're related?
Well, listen. When you become a father, all you want to do is always give your son or daughter a better life than you had, and you want to give them you try to give them a better upbringing. That's if you have a lot of common sense. I know there's a lot of people out there that try, but they fail and they follow their own parents' footsteps. But I'm telling you, when I was raising him, I had to bite my tongue a lot, and I kept on thinking to me how I got raised, and I was like, I can't do the same thing. I was a rebel when I was growing up. I didn't want my son to be a rebel. I wanted to be friends with him, and that's how I kind of raised him. I raised him as a friend. I have only punished him one time, in his whole childhood. All the other times, I just had talks with him. But he has come back to me and said to me, Dad, I wish you were more strict on me sometimes. And I said, son, when you get older, you're going to be happy I wasn't strict on you, because I'd be whipping your ass all the time if I was.
Should I whoop ass now?
No, you always. I think you have to raise children with words. Resolutions for 2020, 2020 is that I'm gonna try to be more active on the Facebook page, and I think I'm gonna try to be more accommodating to people's questions rather than just telling them to go listen to the podcast. I will still be doing that, but I'm gonna try to change my attitude a little bit and try to be nicer like I used to be.
Nicer.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a good holidays. Dolph, I'll talk to you on the phone. Lonnie, I'll see you in 2 weeks. In the new year, 2020 is coming. Want to give out a shout out to Jeff Maurer. You are a piece of crap. You need to stay off the internet. Facebook needs to ban you, you piece of...
Jeez.
Anyway, Happy New Year. And always remember to tip your driver.
Stay safe and don't be creepy.
And sit diagonally.
Vagina.
For more information about driving for Uber and Lyft, reach out to us on Facebook or visit our website at kingofuber.com.